guys, what's up? And today we're not going to be drumming any songs, but I'll be showing you what makes my drumming videos how they are. And I'll be going over what exact drum set I have. So first of all, if we come over here to my snare drum, we have the, I'm not sure if I'll pronounce this right, Acuren snare drum, and then we have the SBL. This is like plastic cheap stuff. I don't even know what the outside is. It's probably the world's cheapest thing ever. Same with all my drums, as you can see. Yeah, so they're all SBL. I upgraded the head on my snare right here, as you can see. Green Zildjian drumsticks. I use these in some videos, or I'm using 8DNs by the Vic Firth. Guys, I'm really bad at pronouncing this stuff, so tell me if I'm right or wrong. Anyway, and then for cymbals, I have Zildjian Planet Z's. This is a 14 by 36 or 14-inch hi-hat, 36 centimeters if you want to put it that way. And then for my crash, I have this 15-inch crash, 40 centimeters if you're measuring in centimeters. And here I have a 20-inch ride, or 51 centimeters. So yeah, there you go. And then my drums are right here. So we got the lower tom-tom, we got the upper tom-tom, we got the second upper tom-tom, and the kick. So these are all some of the key features to make my videos. I'll be doing a true sound check of every singular drum. So anyway, that's kind of my drums. I have videos of me literally setting up these drums. It's a time lapse. And then I have videos of me setting up production. So for those of you who don't know, I absolutely love production. And the thing with my videos are, if you think the sound quality from the music isn't that bad, is because I got a hand-me-down amplifier. It's still a really nice amplifier. So it's a really nice one, but it's just a little crackly here and there. I'm still trying to tune it so it sounds good in videos and all that stuff. And then I have this little closet where I do voiceovers in. I won't show it there because it has some of the stuff I'm doing for 30 subscribers. By the way, thank you for that milestone. That's a huge thing in my life. Right, we're gonna go over what ear protection I use. So in my videos, you usually don't actually see me wearing ear protection, mostly because the ear protection I have, which are these really nice so that you just stick them in your ear. They have like right and left, so and then you twist them, and then when you're in the ear, it kind of looks like this, which is really nice. So I also have the other one. You just don't see me wearing them because they look, if I'm like nodding my head, they can really easily fall out, which can be annoying. So I don't like to wear them during YouTube videos because, you know, it can be distracting. Anyway, so now I think we are going to be working on how my drums actually sound. Be fair, you guys, my drums don't sound the best. Like, literally. I need to get them all tuned, and hopefully I have a drum teacher who's going to come and tune all my drums for me. Anyway, alright, so anyway, you can't really see that well there, so I'm going to just keep you guys right there. Anyway, so we're at the set right now, and I'll tell you what each one sounds like. So the hi-hat sounds like, if I open it, and a cool feature for the hi-hat is that you can set it to any height or so. So what I like to do is that way if you're doing a rock, be like. Or something more like. And you want that like sound, and you can't like adjust your foot to make it like go like perfect in the middle. I like to have it almost like a couple centimeters or so distance, so you can still get that when you use your foot, and then you still get that big. Or if you just put your foot on it a little bit, you can make this sound. Yeah, so that's the hi-hat. And then we got our snare drum here. The snare drum can make two sounds. It can make this sound, and it can make this sound. And for those of you nerds who know what high tuning and low tuning is, mine is, I'd say, like 3/4 of the way to high tuning. Because mine is already like cranked to the max, but I'm just not that strong, to be honest. So I can't tune it all the way up to high, what's considered proper high tuning. But to me, it's pretty high tuned. So like, one of the ways that you can tell, well, one of my tricks is that if you can kind of like see. Hang on, I have to re-angle you guys. Give me 1 minute. This is the best we're ever gonna get. Anyway. When you take your drumsticks, and we have the snare drum right here. If you do like, when you try to do a ghost note, so I'm gonna try to do a ghost note here. Yeah, so it's really easy to do a ghost note, and there's a lot of trigger, so when you hit it, comes right back up to you. So it's really nice, and I do recommend these heads. But as for the drums, they're good for beginners. I would just replace all the heads. Like, the heads suck. Like, suck. Like, look how bad my tom sounds. Upper tom. It sucks. And if I close my snare, you can hear it a little better. I have this one really high tuning, and I tried to have my floor tom pretty high tuning, just because I don't have those nice like Evis drum heads that can make like the sound like kind of that sound that you're looking for when you're doing something such as like. Probably know, in This Old Apartment by Bare Naked Ladies, that song I did, you're gonna see it's gonna go. I will have lessons on my YouTube channel of how to go. Also, how you can do a bunch of cool tricks around the set, like you can do like feels like go like. Well, anyway, as you can tell, I'm not the world's best drummer. I've been drumming for 4 years, so I technically should be really good. But I started out on electric drum kit, and it wasn't like one that actually had all of this stuff. It was one like the size of my snare drum, and it wasn't even like cymbals are higher than the other. You would just go like, and then to do the hi-hat, what you would have to do is like, and since they're not different levels, they're the same exact level, I would keep going like, it would keep hitting and it would sound horrible. So listen, if you want to have an electric drum set, get the full thing. Like, I personally hate electric drum sets. I'm acoustic. Like, I hate electric cars. I like gas. So basically, acoustic drums are pretty nice. I like them better. It's my theory. I recommend them for a beginner. So yeah. So these are my cymbals and all of that, and we can continue with how everything sounds. So this is my crash, and this is what it sounds like alone. But you're saying, Sam, that's not how it sounds in the videos. It sounds more like, yeah, because it has a little more bass behind it, and that's why I'm using my bass drum to do it at the exact same time. So, and then you can work on your stuff to make it go like, and you can do stuff like that. Now we're gonna move on to and then after this I'll show you a little beat that you can do with just your drums, no cymbals, okay? It's a full beat without your cymbals. And I know you can do stuff like stuff like anyway, I'll teach you how to do that stuff later in the video. But for now, this is what this sounds like. And again, I have it on really high tuning. Now we're gonna do second tom. You ready? Kind of mid tuning, and then our lower tom. And now we're gonna go to our ride cymbal. So you can use this like a regular crash, like this. But it's not meant to do that. It's meant to get kind of light notes, kind of like. And I know all you pro drummers out there, like, you're not following the 1, 2, 3, 4. That tempo, it's a specific kind of jazz beat where the snare is off center, kind of like on the 3s and the 1s and the odd numbers. And then you have the bell on here, which is one of my favorite. And for the bell, you're not supposed to use a tip because it kind of... You can get it, but you're not getting the full bell effect. If you're using like this part right here, it sounds good. It sounds like this. And if you play it really fast, it's like... Eventually, when you actually learn how to do a beat without stopping, when your drum teacher's like, you have to learn how to keep going. If your drum teacher's like, oh, you missed it there. Well, if your drum teacher's like, oh, you missed it there. Don't go like, oh, let me just start over. No, keep going. If you say, oh, I missed this snare right here. I missed the snare. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going and find my tempo. That's what you do as a drummer. And then your bass drum sounds like this. Yup, so that's your bass drum. And then put it all together, you can do crazy beats. So crazy beats equal famous, famous equal money, money equal rich, rich equal happy. Now, like I said, I will be doing a beat with just tom and snare. Oh, and kick. So let me know if you want this angle for my drum videos. Like this angle? I wonder if that's not going to work. Or do you like it having right here? I kind of like it right here because you can see all the drums. Alright, anyway, this is the beat from an opening part in a song, Enter Sandman by Metallica. Kids, just stay away from Metallica. It's kind of like a little mature, so just don't worry about that. Anyway, this intro beat goes like. Up at the end, but that's how you do it. And I was doing it slow so you could see how to do it. It's really fun. All it is so basically you're playing eighth notes on your lower time. You're going. So practice doing this, and then you're gonna go on this. So it's gonna sound like. On this, and then it's gonna be with your second tone. Put it together with this in the background. After you do a whole measure, we're gonna do another measure. By the way, these measures are gonna be two measures. I meant after two measures, we're instead of going. After you go. Anyway, you can figure it out like yourself. Mix it up like I did instead of going. To drumming or skill that you have to have is a fast foot. You can't just have your foot as fast as like this or like that's way too slow. Have you seen the drummers from Metallica going like that? Well, look, I don't have a very fast foot, but this is how fast my foot is. And you can make beats like this. My friend, is my drum set. So now we will move on to production. All right, thank you. That was kind of like sus. Anyway, this is my microphone stand. You can move it in all sorts of ways. I just don't feel like moving it now. This is the light switch that I use to turn on the house lights. I have recessed lights up there, as you can see. So my microphone. Sometimes when I'm not using it, I don't want to put it on the stand, so I put it on this little holder thing, and it stays there quite nicely. Oh, my metronome. This is a metronome. I recommend this one. It's really nice. My guitar. We have a projector somewhere, but I don't feel like taking it out. And then we also have this Philips light. I have to go quick for the production, so. I think I might do another video. Where I show a little more about production, which I already did. So you'll go check that out. It's where I think it's called getting everything put together in my drum room or something like that, aka studio. Anyway, this is the speaker that my microphone connects to. Yes, I have 2 speakers, which for some reason people think is odd. Anyway, then we have this really nice LED light. And then controller for that's right here. So that's the controller. And then, by the way, just so you know, my speaker, my main amplifier is stereo sound. Here it is. And then they're always saying, well, do you use headphone jack or USB-C? To be true, I still use headphone jack. Yeah, I know, lame. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Sorry about that. So goodbye.